Hey there, I'm a pretty avid gamer, and one thing I love in video games is status effect damage. There's something about building up damage over time and then watching it all destroy your enemy that just really scratches that itch for me. You know what I'm saying? Another thing I really like is Darkest Dungeon 2. This game is amazing. Recently, they came out with another expansion, Inhuman Bondage, and a whole new game mode. But in Inhuman Bondage, they brought back a favorite character from the first game, the Abomination. The Abomination is a great character, and in true Darkest Dungeon 2 style, you're able to play him in a few different ways. One of the ways you can play him really caught my attention because, going back to my earlier fascination with status effect damages, you can get characters that do a lot of bleed damage, and you can do characters that can do a lot of burn damage. But we didn't have all that many characters that could do a lot of blight damage. No more. The Abomination brings to the table a fourth character that can do a substantial amount of blight damage. So I thought, well, let's make a team. So I decided to start a run on Act 5 with this all blight team. And I call them the Blight Brigade because I love alliteration, apparently. So let's see how they do. Here we are. Let's see. Complete your confession. All right. Well, we're definitely going to go the final act, right? Okay, so with our all Blight squad, our Blight Brigade, if you will, we're going to need some very specific people on it. So we got our Abomination, a new character. You see his beast form back here. Very cool. We're gonna need our Flagellant up front. He's always down for a blight time. In the back line, we got our Grave Robber. And in the third position, we have, of course, our Plague Doctor. The specific paths, let's look at them. Flagellant. We use Scourge, that gives us this really good ability on Deathless to heal the target and himself. We use Fester to clear corpses if we need to. We have Punish for a good melee hit that does Blight. Acid Rain hits the back line for good Blight damage as well. More. We want to upgrade that as soon as possible to give us the increased pain. 10% healing at the end of the turn, increased to 15% per token. Every hit gives a token. So, with him, we're going to Taunt. With more, he gets hit, and then when he attacks with either Acid Rain or Punish, that also gives him an additional token because it damages him as well. And then he then cashes in all those tokens and gets a big heal at the end of his turn. Our Abomination friend. Our Abomination friend. We're going to generally not use our beast form with him. We still have to take the transform ability because that's locked in as your 5th ability every time. He gets a little bit of wiggle room with Manacles and Backlash to move back and forth. Forward with Manacles, backward with Backlash. Backlash will deal extra damage if the target is blighted. His Beast Bile is what makes him interesting. What it does is it hits every enemy, and it reduces their resistances to every damage over time effect by 10. It only does 1 blight. However, that reduction of resistance is appealing. However, I think he does the most blight damage with Ichor. This ability will do 4 blight to a single target. The only thing it does when it's upgraded is a little more crit, and if it hits a target that has combo, it spreads the combo to the adjacent targets, which is interesting, but we don't have a good team for building combo with this comp, but that's cool. The Abomination also has this great ability called Absolution, which has a pretty hefty cooldown, but it heals the people next to him for 10% and gives them regen and reduces their stress. Now, it doesn't do anything for the Abomination himself unless he upgrades it right there. Now it includes allies and himself. So what I'm going to do with our Abomination friend is keep him in his human form as long as possible, use the Manacles to move him if I need to, but he will sit in that spot in the 2nd position and spit and do blight damage as much as he can. If we need to move him, we have this, Manacles or Backlash. And if we really need to, if we're getting a trouncing, we can change into his beast form, which we can do Rake, Instinct, Maul, and Rage are the ones I like using. Our Plague Doctor. Our Plague Doctor, of course, is the Alchemist. The Alchemist gives you a lot more resistances, but you have lower health. But you do get some great bonuses on Blight. The Noxious Blast starts at 4 Blight, upgrades to 6 for single target at the front ranks. Plague Grenade is amazing for hitting both of the back ranks. However, as you can see, the recent change did give the Plague Grenade a cooldown of 1 turn, which is unfortunate. So we used to use this every chance we got to build up amazing damage. I guess it was too strong, but now we have that built-in cooldown, so we can do other things on our turn, like actually heal the party with Battlefield Medicine or Indiscriminate Science. If we get a minute and we're having a lot of damage over time effects coming at us, we use Ounce of Prevention to mitigate that somewhat. But other than that, we just Blight and heal. And that's really what the Plague Doctor is amazing at in Alchemist mode. And with the Grave Robber, keeping her on Venom Drop. Venom Drop is great for Blight and some cool ability changes, namely Dead of Night, which will not only heal, but put you back into stealth, and Shadow Fade, which will move you backwards and put you in stealth twice. Now, why do you want 2 stealths? Well, the next thing you're going to want to do is use Flashing Daggers any chance you get. It hits the 2 middle spots, it does 2 Blight, it also does bonus Blight if you're stealth. So, it's a possibility of adding 8 Blight to the enemy team. More if it's upgraded. The other great attack you've got in the back is Poison Dart. Poison Dart starts off at 3, can do 4, and does bonus Blight again if you're stealthed. You want to pair that with moves like Thrown Dagger. Thrown Dagger is a great damaging tool. A huge amount of crit if the target has combo, but if the target is blighted and it's upgraded, it makes them weak. So you're going to want to go to the back line when stealth, use 2 of these attacks, Flashing Daggers, Poison Dart, whichever you feel like. At that point, you're going to be unstealthed. When something dies, you hit the Dead of Night. You go back into stealth. There's times when your party gets rearranged, boom, Shadow Fade, go right in the back. So Flagellant has Daredevil. He does more damage, but he starts being vulnerable. That's not great. The Venom Drop, Eagle-Eyed, that's amazing. It's going to help with adding Blights. Slugger, not really doing anything for her here. Squeamish, that's fine. Pacifist, that could be a problem. The Abomination, Tracker, that's kind of cool. Pathfinder, again, Scouting. And Hard-Skinned, that's great. Coward is a problem. We don't want this. Probably not going to be in the first rank. However, if I use Manacle, it could move him up there. So let's get that off as soon as possible. Our Plague Doctor has Unerring. That's really good. Well, they've also got minus 3% crit. They're Darkly Curious, and they're a Tippler. So we're going to start each fight looking like this. Our Grave Robber will be here. The first thing they're going to want to do is jump to the back with Shadow's Fade. Then our party looks like this for the rest of the fight. Plague Doctor right there doing their plague stuff, Abominations spitting on people, and the Flagellant up front doing his thing. I think this party has a lot of potential. I haven't tried this on Act 5 yet. Let's go. Alright, gotta hit as many of these little leaf piles as possible. You ever jump into leaves as a kid, growing up? It always seemed like a softer thing. And you would run and jump the leaf pile and you're like, oh, that's just the ground.
You see? Even your valley is not immune to the spreading stain.
There you go. Hit him with that more. Get that Blight started in the back there. Get those pain tokens, yes sir. We're gonna go ahead and hit you with that Ichor. Boom. Let's see. You've got 3. So this one should be dead next turn. 7 damage.
Stupendous. slow dissection.
There you go.
An unavoidable end.
Dead. Dead. Let's see. You're dead. You're almost dead. There. Reduce some stress in our teammates. Do some healing. For fun.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Not bad.
The fire is lit.
Okay.
The table is set. The inn awaits its favorite guests.
Let's look and see what we could upgrade. Getting Absolution upgraded would be great to remove 3 stress from the party, possibly. More for a better taunt and return and rebate on that pain token. Ounce of Prevention is always a good choice. Indiscriminate Science can be a good pick. It also includes trading in negative tokens for healing. Also, Dead of Night could be a good choice for upgrade because it also reduces stress and it gives you an extra token of stealth. I'll probably get that one next time, but I think I probably going to want to do Battlefield Medicine, Indiscriminate Science, or Ounce of Prevention. One of these 3 sustain abilities. I'll do Science. And we have chocolates. Let's see, you're neutral with everyone. How about we start the Love Fest with you and our Grave Robber? Yeah! So we're gonna need the Orphan Wolf Cub to try to get as much positive relationship as we can. Our Radiant Flame, I mean, it's 5% relationship chance. And let's see, we need luxury gear. Do we have any luxury gear? We don't. Amazing. Any trinkets for sale? That's pretty good. Honestly, pretty good for the Plague Doctor because they're not doing a lot of damage anyway. And more healing is great. Ooh, a stress resistance trinket? Okay. We gotta name our puppers. So this is a 67% chance to make this good. Shit. Darkest Dungeon 2, everyone.
The cantrips of our land, crumbling and undone.
We could go to the outpost here. More creature dens, more oases, and more hospitals. The quest is to visit an oasis, there's more of them, and we get more looted relics. That'll help us buy things. Okay. Alright, let's go. This might be rough because of the high blight resistance. Interesting. Look at this map. We have 2 oases right here. We can go to a field hospital regardless of where we go. That's nice. There's a creature den right here. We're going to want to hit that. We've also got cache of supplies and a cache of supplies. So either way, we're getting a cache of supplies. And then we have the lair. We could probably do the boss fight. And then it's a straight shot to the end. Well, for now, let's go to the oasis. Go ahead and run these little bits of meat over. Okay, can we get some spring water? Yes! Well, she didn't like that, but we got it. The mineral spring water is a great item. Reduces stress by 3, and it heals for a little bit. Let's move on to the hospital. Rough road there. Hospital.
Joints ache and muscles burn. The body requires attention.
So which one of these do we want to take off? Pacifist isn't good. Coward is probably the worst one. Let's get Coward taken off. All I can afford. Alright, moving on. Oh, we have an academic study coming up. Honestly, the trinkets from these are a crapshoot. Okay, we got these guys. First things first. Ounce Prevention because they do a lot of bleed damage. So this Ichor doesn't do any direct damage. I probably want to use Backlash and try to hit this guy, which will actually hit the barricade. You're going to want to taunt. Oh, you resisted it. What's your Blight resist? 40? Okay. Flashing Daggers should hit both of the barricades. There you go. Try to break that barricade if we can. Okay, that barricade's almost down. Let's go. There it is. And then we hit him with that poison dart. That's 3 resists. Come on. Alright, here. Have some of this. That rebate heal. Back up to half. You got 6 bleed on you, though. You could probably take care of that with Plague Doctor, but they're in a bad position. There you go. That's a lot of bleed, my dude. Okay, let's move you back up a little bit to get the doctor in position. We could use Deathless, and that'll actually heal him up a little bit. Good stuff. At 10 Blight, you're dead, so let's move on to the next target.
Well done.
That taunt. I'll actually use this. And there you go.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Excellent. Could just hit it directly. There it is. We've got 2 bleed, but you've got 2 regen to counteract it. The barricades are such a pain in the butt. Here you go, Dead of Night.
Measure out your violence.
Alright, that's 8 bleed. I don't love that. We just hit him. Done.
The past is gone. Let it die.
And the Adrenaline Tonic. Something I could do is give the Adrenaline Tonic to the Abomination. You can use that on one of your teammates or yourself, and if they're right next to you, you then use Absolution to remove that stress. And heal a little bit more, if you need to. On the road again. Incendiary Cocktail. Okay. Just your average trash can full of monstrosities. Or we get a trinket. I'll go for the trinket. I want to see what it is.
Amidst the spoils, an artifact of unparalleled power.
Okay. Turn starts, you have a 33% chance to get a regen, or a 66% chance to get a bleed. Huh. Interesting. That could be good in some cases. Some characters, like I believe the Hellion, gets stronger if she's bleeding. I know the Leper has an ability where if he takes a point of damage, he gets a 20% increase in his melee damage. So you could have him bleed at 1 damage and just get that. Okay, so up here we got a road fight. Ah, it's another barricade. Dang it. At least it's not 2 barricades. We can deal with this. Play grenade. Love it. Well, you're dead. Here, have this. Homeboy's dead. Let's go. Alright, got a cache coming up. Could get a neat trinket out of that, I hope. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, mop and bucket. We got our steel plating. That could be good for their wagon. Hag's Hoard. Healing received per positive token. So we did get a good trinket. So we gotta find someone who's gonna be getting a lot of positive tokens, and then it's also gonna be needing a lot of healing. Clotting powders, crow's feet. Crow's feet could be good for the fight coming up. We'll take it all. Okay. Coming up on the lair. Thinking about what to do with this fight. Harvest House. So we're looking at pretty substantial encounter. We're probably going to need to be able to do anything because we do get shuffled quite a bit, and party members will be moving, so we're going to want to be able to move her back. She's got Shadow Fade for that. You don't have any movement abilities, but you're good in anything but the last position for damage, and you can taunt. The Doctor is only good in the back 2 rows, pretty much, but you could throw a Noxious Blast or move. As long as you're not in the fronts, you could still heal. Alright, well, let's give you the Holy Water, and then my man here can get... I think that's a good item to have. You've got Manacles and Backlash to move into position if you need to. Probably use Backlash if you're in the front to move back to second position where you want to be. We'll keep our Laudanum on hand. We've actually got Mineral Spring Water, so let's actually use the Crow's Feet. Do we need Crow's Feet? That's going to reduce the speed. Does that matter on the boss? I don't think so. Let's go for damage and get you an Incendiary Cocktail. That's a guaranteed 15 damage if the burn hits, so that's pretty good. Oh, see, a shuffle.
Manor.
Shuffle off the bat.
Do you hear the child's cries?
There you go. Okay. Fine, we'll go ahead and just hit the Plague Grenade.
And wanes.
Okay, you're healing. Great. Ew. Freaking weird meat goat. I need y'all to quit healing. It's just annoying. Okay, here. Hold that. That's... There we go. 4, we could stack it up a little more with this. Excellent. Gross, dude. Let's do this to get some heals and some regen. Boy, that Vile Feast move is something else. I hate that. Where's your Blight at? 9. Do more. The resist. Have some more. There you go. And some more. There. You're dead. Hack. We can spread Blight with Fester. And they resist both. Okay. Well, let's get that Dead of Night going. Noxious Blast. And we'll do this. It's 10. I should kill them. Resist it. Dang it! Okay. So you're dead next turn. We'll start on the... There you go. Just those 2 abilities. That's 9 Blight. Homeboy's dead. Okay, well, let's just do this to get the healing effect. Give him the old whoop-ha.
Whoop-ha! The work continues.
Next battle. Again. Got a big boy in the back, so that's the fodder. We can actually try to focus down the livestock first. Ooh, Noxious Blast. There you go. Maybe we can do this, do some damage and Blight. Okay, it's dead. Okay. That flashy backhand. That's a big knockback, my dude. Let's take care of this one. Oh, you can move 2 spaces forward? Nice. Let's do this. Ow! Ooh! There's that backhand. Okay. Where's that? 9, you're dead, so... Dart. Resist. Unfortunate. So we'll just, I don't know, do that. Nice. Gross.
An unavoidable end.
There you go, get that combo. So he's the only one that can add combo. She can use to do extra crit on the thrown dagger. Good. That's some... Ooh. That's a hefty hit right there. And he's stunned. Ooh. Boy, I hate that. Let's take care of that. Doctor, do something.
Relief comes rarely in these times.
Fantastic.
Savor it.
Oof. Let's just try to get the death armor off.
A little
do that
help,
heal.
impeccably timed.
Get in a good spot for the upcoming fight. And there you go. And let's give the kill to our boy, the Abomination. Good. Now, +1 Blight dealt is pretty nice. The trophy's alright. Despite a big baby.
Born to a corpulent, half-eaten mother, the child is a ravenous avatar of degeneracy.
You know, Ravenous Avatar of Degeneracy was my nickname in college. True story. So let's throw up our ounce of prevention.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
I don't think taunt really matters for this boss. We're going to want to do as much damage as possible, though. Resists. Ah! Ew. Okay, let's throw out this. Resist. Okay. It does have a pretty high blight resist. Unfortunate. Let's just try again. There you go. Let's throw the firebomb on it. Missed. Great. I hate it. Well. Poison dart. We're getting through. There you go. Dang it. Okay, good resist. Homeboy's hurt, though. What we can do is use the Flagellant to heal both of them. We're at 9 Blight. We've already done a bunch of damage. Come on. No. Here we go. Deathless. That's a good critical. No, 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 don't do it. Oh. Alright, that gives you less total hit points. What we're gonna do is we're gonna just try to get the doctor back as fast as possible. But in the meantime, more Blight. Dang it. Balls of light. No! Good crit. Let's see. I'm going to use this on the doctor.
Dragged back from the brink.
And then I want to use this absolution to try to give us a regen and reduce some of that stress. Okay, we use the holy water to take off that harvest hunger. I want to move back. Which bleeding at? 3, you're fine.
Stupendous.
Excellent.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
Yikes. Gonna keep going for the damage here. I want to take this blind off of him. I could use manacles. He'll move forward anyway. That could be good. Okay, the blight's on. That's 9 blight. That's still a pretty good amount of blight. Let's get more. More blight. Okay, that's a big hit. That's a big hit. Just keep it up.
A master stroke.
Okay. Everybody has the harvest hunger. It's unfortunate. Homeboy got the debuff. We need to... Oof. You got it twice. Okay. We're gonna need to heal if we can. I think we can do this because you're actually on death's door.
Fellowship forged through toil.
We need that blight to hit. Yes.
Slow dissection.
You're on armor break. Good.
Unavoidable end.
We need to just break the armor and it'll die next turn. Excellent. And I can use Deathless to do this. It's fine. Because then we kill the baby. Excellent. Well, good, we did it. Oof. That was kind of rough.
The loathing abates.
Okay. We also have trinkets to put on. +1 Blight dealt. I'm probably going to give this to the Grave Robber because she is consistently attacking and giving Blight. Healing received plus 50% in the front rank. Well, homeboy, you are getting the ghastly gruel. Let's go left. Ooh, a hoarder. What do we got for the hoarder? Okay, we got some money. Trinkets. We can get some good trinkets here. What do we got? Oh, yes, sir. The Curing Cuppa. Amazing. Oh, way more Blight. We're not going to be transforming into beast form, although we have the Silver Lock as well. We have both Abomination trinkets. I really think getting this is the only obvious answer. Okay. I think giving the Curing Cuppa again to our Grave Robber just amplifies her damage enormously. So she's going to be our Blight machine in the back. Although I'm thinking now, what if I give it to our Abomination friend? Because that's all he does is just add Blight. No, I think it's fine. Later, nerds. Alright, we're going to start off strong with this Plague Grenade. Excellent. The Altar of Cowardice. Hate it. Don't you hate it when you fight tentacle monsters from the nether regions of reality? Let's get that going. Alright, let's use this. Get some... Interesting. Why did you do that? Oh, you've got a when hit knockback too. Okay. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Let's use this to move forward then. Alright, flashing daggers. That's up to 14. Wow, so you're dead. Alright, let's move you back. Let's do this. And then Acid Rain. Missed! Oh no, dude, that's okay. The little cherub is fine.
Hold fast.
So they're all buffed up. The cherub should be dead next round. The great thing about the blight damage is we don't care about block.
Weaken them.
And then hit him with the Ichor. 4, that's 10.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Alright. Ounce prevention back up for the bleeding. Poison dart. So, there you go.
Work.
Excellent. Yikes. Alright, Alright, taunt again. Let's get Dead of Night to do a little healing and get that stealth back on. Cherub dead. If I get lucky with this hit, it might actually take it down to 0 and break the death armor. Excellent. And then it'll die next round. Okay. Let's do Ichor. Boom. So we can take Noxious Blast on you. What's your Blight up to? 8. Pretty good. Poison Dart. It's 20 Blight. Oh, you're dead, homie. You're freaking dead, homie. Okay. Get that stress down. Fester. 23 Blight. Ow! It's fine. Do the honors.
Another impediment. Cleared with impunity.
Yes, sir. Okay, we got burn resistance if burning 1 stress. Okay. And then you got move resist, stun resist, but less death resist. Sure. Who's got the least burn resist? You do. Move resist and stun resist. That'd be great for you. Onward to the end. Okay, let's see what we can do here.
The fire is lit. The table is set. The inn awaits its favorite
we got a
guests.
Bunch of quirks. Okay. Boom, bam, bam, bop. Too good, too bad. Bon vivant. That's really good. Coward. Well, that's bad. we just took that off of someone. But actually, that's not bad for her, because if she's in the front rank, she's going to want to move to the back. Erudite. Good. Occultophobic. Eh. Okay, and we got the assay gear. Good. The good doctor. We all heal to 100% and we're less 2 stress. I love it. And remove disease. Dope. We're broke on baubles. Let's get this. Great piece of gear. Plus it's luxury gear, so that'll help with our puppers here. We got more armor. We can do more money. Good. And
an improvement.
That. Why not? Plus this. Oh, there it is. Oh, gross. I want more points. We're gonna do more. We're gonna need a better rebate on that healing. And I probably should do ounce prevention, honestly. Should be my first one. I was being fancy with this. What region? Okay, we can do the Shroud with the Tangle. His Prison. This was changed recently. The more skill gives you attack bonus. Apply to attackers when hits. +1 Blight received for 3 turns. That's really good. And -20 Blight resistance. What do we have to do to get this? Avoid a Hoarder. Sure. Let's go there. Let's eat some food before we move on here. You want some cheese and apples. You get the same. And you get the same. Homeboy here, just get some bread. Let's get rid of the slime. I hate the slime. It's gross. We have whiskey flasks. We can remove a negative quirk. That's pretty good. That's all we have for relationship items. Okay, let's get that too. Who's got the negative quirk I want to take off? That's a Fister Coward. Let's put it on her because she has a 2 out of 3. Didn't work. Love it. I love wasting my money on stuff. Man, I can't get enough of that. Actually use poetry as well. These 2 are 12. I can use 2 for them. So they're at 14 as well. You're at 12 with the Plague Doctor. There you go. Moving on.
Through the ash and dusty pines, witty quips and funny lines, adventure squad so bold and true, friendly penguin guy.